what am I up to? My warm list, and now I'm heading down to my cold list. And a few people have contacted me, so that's how I'm sort of doing it.
Hey, Bron, is it okay if I share what the numbers are from Eric Warrior, just to give you
absolutely
give you a clear understanding? The number is 300.
Sure. 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sarah, we've got a bit of work to do.
and I only say that not to deflate people or not to deflate you, but to give you the reality of it.
Sure.
And the way that he designs it is in 10-day increments. So the first 10 days, you've got to contact those 300 in 10 days. And then the next 10 days, you're following up with them. And then the next 10 days, they should be enrolling. So that's the process of that 20 and 30.
Okay.
So just have that in your mind, right? So as you said, it's all out. It's high level, it's intensity, etc. But the thing is that the top leaders in all of network marketing relate one thing back to their explosive growth, and that is that they did a 20 and 30 at least once or twice in their career. So write out a list, get a master list going. I think that's the first step with you and Sarah, and just see, how many names that you've got, and connect with them, let them know about the 10% off. But yeah, that's what in his training, he stipulates 300, contact all 300 in the first 10 days. Second 10 days, you're obviously enrolling. So I want you just to work that around your lifestyle and see where that's going to fit in. And then boom, go for it. I love it.
Thanks for that, Greg. That's great. That gives me more of a realistic picture of what I need to do. And Sarah and I might have to have a coffee or two.
Yeah, exactly right. Hey, I wanted to give some shout. Did anyone else have some takeaways from the celebration? I'd love to hear you guys what you had in store.
I'll do a quick share, Greg, if you want.
Go, Pete.
Yeah. Hopefully my voice will hold up. Getting over a bit of the man flu. I think it was the flight back from Brizzy. The biggest takeaway from me was from Eric Warrior, obviously. A lot of big takeaways from him. But the biggest one from me, and I know this for a fact, if this was a regular job, I would have been fired long ago. Because he basically said, like, if you're working your business, if you work your Isagenix business like you work a regular job, you look at it and just ask yourself, if you were working this as a regular job, would your boss have fired you by now? Because you're just turning up, or you're not turning up, or you turn up for the day and you go, I'm here, will I do some work? I don't know. I might just cruise through the day, And Sarah knows this because she turned around and looked at me when he said it. And I said, yep, I would have gone long ago. But, lucky for me, it's network marketing. Like you said, it's easy to do, but it's very easy not to do.
I love that, Pete. That's in a line. Beautiful line. Is Rach trying to mute me out or something? But anyway, maybe she is. Post is unmuted. Okay, that's a perfect line. It's so easy to do this business. Like, it's so simple to reach out to people, talk to them, share your story, share what changed your life. But then it's on the flip side, so easy to watch Netflix, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the easiest business in the world to watch Netflix. Like, so thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate that share. That's awesome. Anyone else get a light bulb moment? What about Jimmy and Lucy? You get a light bulb moment, guys? Let's give these guys a round of applause for going consultant this week. We'll do these ones, a little phrase move. So well done, guys. Boom.
Thanks very much.
First step. What do you think?
First celebration, so there was lots to take away from it.
I didn't even intend on going, and I went one day and then went all three, and now I'm basically all in and totally excited.
Awesome. Power of events, guys. Did you get that one? Did you just get that little snippet? Power of events.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Lucy's the living model of that. So No, look, there was so much to take away from it. I can't put my finger on anything at the moment. We didn't actually get to see Eric Warrior, we had to leave, so we missed all of that. But transformations were huge. Took a lot away from Jackson Parr.
The sense of community really got me. You're not alone on something like this. It's so foreign to so many people in the 9 to 5, in the corporate world. And to take a leap like this into an industry that's completely different is daunting enough. But when you've got such a good community around you, it's not as much of a leap. So that's what really sealed the deal for me.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, there was just a lot of information. A lot to take in, a lot about network marketing. I'm in construction, so it's all new to me. So trying to learn a new industry, a new model, but developing relationships again, who I've sort of put off and ignored for a long time. That's probably a huge thing for me. So taking the relationship aspect into it again it's massive.
Yeah, just back reconnecting with people. Is that correct? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah. It's gold, man. And I think that for everyone on the call, if they have the long game mindset, like, you know, the 4-year career by Richard Bliss Brooke is an incredible book. If you guys write that one down, but having that career mindset as opposed to in 90 days, if I'm not earning this, I'm out. But actually having that career mindset of, hey, this is long term. If I'm connecting with these people genuinely, then they're going to come either into my business or they're going to appreciate the way that you've gone about it, as opposed to trying to get quick money, which I know that, you know, no one on Team Free does, because we're all professional network marketers here. But just having that long-term mindset really helps your business.
Yeah,
may start off a little bit slower at the start, but it gains momentum quick.
Totally. And all the skills you learn in this profession are so applicable to many aspects of life. I think that's what the best thing about it is.
Yeah. 100%. It's like you get to become like a better version of yourself. Like, hands up, guys, if you feel like you're a better version since starting Isogenics network marketing. Like, seriously, a better version of yourself. That's the gift of this business. Every single person that's on our team, on this team page, I know personally that have completely changed as a person. So that's the gift that you guys are going to get, is you get to become a completely different person in the next 12 months, 2 years, 4 years. So I think excited to have you guys.
The great thing about this industry, this business, this profile is that you get to communicate, whereas a lot of businesses you don't. You go there, you grind it out for the day. You don't really develop much of a relationship with many other people. But here it's everyone. You're involved with everyone's lives. It's great to talk to people, get their feedback, see what they're doing. You don't get that in a business.
You've all got the same wants and desires, and you want to all create the same future for yourselves. Whereas you go and work for someone else, you've got a real mixed bag of people. Some you don't get along with, and it's just a real standout industry.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Absolutely love it.
Awesome. Hey guys, so pumped to have you guys part of the team, by the way. It's awesome.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, it's cool.
We've got some recognition to do.
Yeah. I was just going to get to that. Go for it. You want to go first, and I'll lead.
Yeah. So I want to recognise all of the crystal managers. So, are you ready? Are you guys ready? So on the weekend, Charmaine, where is she? She's a massive wave. She has had one hell of a couple of terrible weeks within her family and stuff going. And with half an hour to go, I rang her and I said, is your mum going to go consultant? Like, she's just got one more. And absolutely, her mum, who's Madeline, somewhere on this call as well. I see her. Madeline went consultant. Charmaine went crystal manager. So let's give it up for both of them. Yay. The next one is Monique Elliott. Where is she? The rock star. She went crystal manager as well. Boom. Let's give it to her. So she's living over in Perth now on her Isogenics. She was a nurse in Sydney, and it's so amazing. And so one of her amazing girls, Ellie's on the call too. And then we've got everyone else who went crystal manager. So I just want to explain to you guys what crystal manager is. And this is the goal. Manager is the goal, guys. The goal is to create consultants. And a consultant is one person with two, okay? So a manager is two consultants. So 2 people, each with 2. That's it. All right. Now, the crystal part means that you've done that within 60 days. Isagenix gave us an amazing promotion, and they offered us all the reset, the promotion. So we've done it again. And, you know, I believe that there's nothing I'd ask you guys to do that we wouldn't do. So the leaders went first. So Greg and Rach, myself, Sarah, Sheridan, Sally Weatherson, is she on here? All went Crystal Manager. Okay, we all got a $250 bonus. Did I miss anybody? I'm so sorry if I did. And
Liza. Liza Greaves.
Liza went as well. Boom. All right, Liza Greaves. That you need to send me her picture, please. And so $250 bonus there. Now, I just want to let you guys know something, because I know that some of you are probably really disappointed that you didn't get there. I just want to let you know it does not matter. What we do now is we just get to the next goal. So the next goal is Crystal Director. So the wheels are turning, all right? So what we've all got the goal now of Crystal Director, okay? And that's 6 consultants. Doesn't matter what side they're on. Keep it really, really simple, and you can all do that. When I first joined Isagenix, I didn't even know what any of this stuff was, and I definitely didn't make it, okay? So if you've got any disappointment, just shake it off. See you later. Congratulations to those who did. You can show us how you did it. And now let's go to the next one, Crystal Director. Now, there was someone else I wanted to recognize. They're not on the call. If you're not on the call, I don't recognize you anyway. So there we go. All right. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ben. Can you unmute? Yeah. Hey, Ben, I just want you to tell me how many conversations you've had since celebration, how many people you've had on the team Zooms, and what the outcomes have been in enrollments and stuff. Guys, this guy has got gold for all of you.
How many people I've had on call? So over the last week, how many people do you reckon I've contacted?
Oh, so many. He was messaging and calling people the whole way home from Brisbane, and we drove back, and that's a pretty long bloody drive.
So the most I've had attending the call at one time was 6. I set up 14 for the call. And I've got them right over to this weekend's call. So this Tuesday, I'm going to have about 8 or 9 people, hopefully.
Yeah, amazing. How many people did you enroll last week, Ben?
2 people.
Yeah, and that was your first ever celebration.
That was my first ever, yeah.
And one of those guys was on every single call every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. He's pumped and excited.
And what I want you just to share was your inviting was phenomenal. I love how you connected with all these people and how you got them on the call. Can you just share that with everybody?
How I invited them?
Yeah.
So pretty much I'm new to this, so pretty much I just reached out to them, and I seen like a lot of people that I've met in the past, and a lot of people that I've met through coming to Isagenix. I've actually struggled with throughout their businesses and throughout their weight, and I just pretty much lent out a hand and just asked if they need help and how I can offer them help.
Yeah. So what you said to me the other day when you were on the call was that you've reached out to a lot of people in business that are struggling, or a lot of people that you admire.
Yep.
A lot of people you've worked with in the past and so forth, and shared that you'd found something that really could benefit them, and would they be interested in taking a look?
Yeah.
And you were quite personalized. There wasn't just bang, 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 copy and paste. You really made it personal, and you even got on the phone. And that to me, phenomenal. And so I just want to say well done, Ben. Good work.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right. I'm out. That's me.
Love your work. Ben, you're an absolute superstar. Keep up the good work. Everyone can learn from that. Would you like to take a look? That's pretty cool, right? Pretty simple. Hey, I wanted to give a massive shout out. We had 100 and 75 people check out our online business presentation this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But before I get to that, I just want to give a massive shout out to, is Sheridan and Chris on the call? Where's Sheridan and Chris? Are they on the call? Can they unmute? Oh, Shezzy. Hey, can you unmute Shezelton? So Shez, I want to give a big shout out because Shez hit her highest cycle week for,
Hey guys.
as at a guess, I'd probably say maybe 3 or 6 months, Shezzy, at a guess.
Oh, I've had 1 week higher.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
That's okay. No, about
Anyway,
4 weeks ago.
higher than normal this week.
Higher than normal. Thanks to my beautiful hubby.
Yeah, you and Chris, you've been crushing it. I know that Chris enrolled maybe his mate and his wife, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. But just tell me what shifted for you, Shez. Like, seriously, this week you've been on absolute fire. Can you share with everyone what's happened for you? You're now, like, for everyone that doesn't know Shezzy, how long you been in the business, Shez, and all of a sudden you're on more fire than you've ever been?
Absolutely. So I've been doing this for nearly 4 years now, so just over 3.5 years. And when I came into it, it was ignorance on fire, like 100%. And I raced to Crystal Executive, won all the ISA Derby and the prizes that were on the table as well. But I really had no idea what I was doing. So the last 3 years has been a massive journey for me, really growing myself as a leader and growing my business skills, plugging myself into all the events and podcasts and everything. But obviously, the longer that you're around, every now and again, comparison creeps in. Every now and again, self-doubt creeps in. And it's really just about not giving up. If Liv is on the call, which I think she is, just don't give up, babe. Like, the only way to fail this business is to quit. Just stick it out and plug yourself in and just keep growing yourself. So that's what I've done. But, as you've learned at the event, your business does go up and down. Okay, you're going to have awesome weeks, you're going to have awesome months, but you're also going to have those low spots, and it's how you deal with those and how you get yourself out of them. And yeah, for the first time, my husband came to Celebration with me this year. So he was on the call last week, for those of you who were on, and it's an absolute game changer, He's always been really, really supportive of me doing the business and of me, growing myself and doing this, but it's always been my thing. He's done his thing and I've done my thing. So having him on board and opening up a whole nother network, which is another hot market. So we haven't tapped into any of his network whatsoever. And that's what has changed the game for us this week. We've just got a whole nother level of people to talk to that has opened up. So it's very exciting.
And Shezzy, you're finding it easier just to think of one thing of inviting to these presentations?
Yes. Having absolute clarity, and it's 100% belief. That's what it is. I think we've had in the past, like we've known that we're missing something, or we've known that we're on the right track, and we've got all of the tools there that Isagenix provides, but something that we can be super proud of. Like, everyone must agree that what Greg and Rach have put together for us as a team is just mind-blowing, and it brings all of those tools to one place. So instead of having that guesswork of, where should I send them? Should I send them this tool? Should I send them that tool? Having that clarity that you can just invite them to this presentation and it's going to 100% work is just mind-blowing. I can't thank our leaders enough, and you guys have to really, really appreciate what we've got in our hands, having these guys as our mentors. So
thanks, Shezzy.
Awesome.
I'm excited I'm excited for the whole team to see what's possible, because already, just to give you guys an idea, already we've had 2 groups. Like, we've got Karen, the superstar, who's not on tonight. She had to go to bed early. But she went consultant this week, so let's give a big round of applause for Karen. But she's aiming to have, she's got 20 to 25 confirmed for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. New Zealand time, for the business presentation. So that's
Phenomenal.
where you can seriously leverage your time, leverage this presentation. And as I said to you guys, if you guys have got one person, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, we can sit down and go through that with them. Our goal is to teach and train you guys how to do your own presentation if you want to. All right, we're just ironing out the kinks at the moment. We're getting incredible feedback from all you guys so far, and we've changed a lot so far in like 3 days. So that's huge. And we've also got the NZ team, Sarah, who's over in NZ. We're doing a team call for them on Wednesday. So there's about 4 or 5 of them driving their network to that on Wednesday. So just think about how you can do that with your teams, guys. So, all right. Tim and Alicia went consultant as well.
Yeah, can we just talk about, so if you've got someone who's really, really interested in the products and they are anti the income and the business opportunity, don't put them on the call, or give them you have to tell them what they're getting onto. We've just had a few people that haven't actually known what they're getting onto, and they've been a little bit surprised. So my advice is, the presentation covers products and why you need them. It covers the income opportunity. It covers the industry and the company. And at the end, you decide what is for you. And if they're not going to get on that Zoom presentation, guys, it's okay. You can still send them videos about Isagenix products. The products are phenomenal. You don't have to completely forget them. Put them on Healthy Living, all right? Just make sure you're matching the person with the tool. And the other thing that I think is really important as well, for all of you that have got cleansers already, or even people that stopped ordering, invite them. Hey, you're already using the products. You love them. Why not jump on this call? My leader is doing it. My friend, my business partner, whatever you want to call Greg, and he's phenomenal. And there's a lady on here called Monica. Her husband was anti-Isagenix, and she sent him the link and said, get on. And then he did a 180. It's amazing. So get creative about who you can get on that Zoom. It's not just people you think will be interested in the business, okay?
Yeah, I love that. So let's keep inviting for, tomorrow night, 8 p.m, same time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. So leverage that. It's for you guys. Tim and Alicia went consultant this week, so I want to give a massive shout out to those guys. But to give them a massive shout out, 1 star and hit 13 cycles. So well done to Tim and Alicia off the back of celebration. So Timmy, you are looking more ripped than Ben Cousins. Love your work, mate. I'm joking. You do look ripped. All right, so now let's get into part of tonight. So we really want to talk about developing your story. So tonight's call was really about developing your story, and then our goal tonight is to post our story on our social media, whether it be the product story or the business story. So for those of you that didn't do the Eric Worre training, he went through 4 basic steps, and that is step 1 is your background, step 2 is the problem or pain point, step 3 is the solution you found, and step 4, how you feel about the future. So let's dive into that now. Has anyone already created their story who would love to share, just to give people a bit of an idea or an understanding of how a story would roll out? The one thing with a social media post is we always want to never use the word Isagenix. The reason why is because if they see Isagenix, they can then go and order it online and not order it through you. Your biggest strength with social media is curiosity. You want people to come to you and go, for God's sake, what are you doing? You look amazing. Like, please tell me. Seriously, I'm over it. I don't know what you do and I want to know what you do. That's what you want your network to do, right? So we won't post that Isagenix. However, has anyone got a story they would love to share, just to give people an idea who've never done a story? Because, guys, this is the most important part when it comes to building your network marketing business. Your story sells. Facts tell, stories sell. So your story is the most powerful thing. It's your story. People need to hear your story.
I'll go if you like, Greg.
Oh, love it, Chezzy.
So we're using the Eric Worre template of background.
Whatever you want, Chezzy. You've done the Isagenix one, David Wood one, so you do whatever you feel comfortable.
Okay, well I'll do the David Worre one since it's fresh in everyone's mind. So I've come from a teaching background. However, it didn't light me up. I always felt like I came home with no energy, no motivation, to go back the next day. And I really didn't feel that that was fair on myself, my children, who I was coming home grumpy to, or the children that I was teaching. So 3.5 years ago, I was introduced to an opportunity by Rachel McConnell. And I feel now like I'm still in a teaching role. However, I'm waking up every single day totally lit up with passion and purpose. And I'm so excited for the future to show other people how to do that too.
I love that, Chezzy. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done, Chez. Chez has been to heaps of events. She's done it. She's practiced it. It's awesome. The thing with Chez is she can do that out and about in like literally a Safeway parking lot, right? So that's the gift, is when you practice your story over and over, you'll just share it authentically. But our goal is to just nut down your story tonight so that you've got that and post it on social media. And I think what would be really cool, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rach, is if as a team, and we did this about a month ago or so, we did a before and after post, and everyone posted their before and after in the comments. And it's just come to me now that imagine if as a team we posted potentially our story in other people's stories, how we felt. But I'm open to suggestion. It could show that there's more people out there that have actually, found a solution like they have. But anyway, I'll leave it up to you guys. So, all right. So let's spend 5 or 10 minutes just working on our story, our background. So what have you done? What do you do right now? What is your background? What is the pain that you've actually faced? The solution you found, and then how you feel about the future. So, my story is, my background as a golf professional, I've been a golf pro for 17 years. However, I was trading time for money. I was exhausted, and I was only seeing my kids for 30 minutes per day. So I looked for a way that I could build a business online, something I could do around my kids to bring in another income stream so I could create more time. I'm super excited about the future because I get to share this with other people who are time poor. So it's like just a snapshot story. All right, so I'm going to mute out. I'd love in the next 5 minutes, if you've got your story down pat, love you to share it. That would be awesome, because if we share our stories, it'd be amazing how much they actually connect with people.
I want to hear from some people who want help with their stories. So who's got no damn idea and wants some help? Because this is the place that we do it. All right?
Right. I'd love some help with, I want to do a financial story now. My story this whole time has been really based around my health transformation and that, but I really want to move into like a financial one. So it's got to be a little bit different, though, I understand, because I'm not really there yet with it. So if you know what I mean, I'm not really earning as such from it. So I need help with that.
Who else will benefit from a financial story? Yeah, I think that we default. Greg, am I doing this? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. Just explain how you can have an income story before you earn a cent.
So I think that we default back to the products, guys, because it's easy and you can see it. And we all have a product story, because one of the most important things in Isagenix is being a product of the product and having that belief in the products. Yeah. I guess the biggest thing for me that I see is so many people have got a weird money mindset. They get weird talking about money. They're not comfortable sharing income with people, talking about money. And then the other thing is that people think that if you're not making money with Isagenix, you don't have a story that's worthy of being told. Now, no, I want to tell you, and hands up if you agree, that you are going to relate to someone more with a $50, $100, a $200, $1,000 a week story than me or Greg turning around saying a $5,000 a week story. So who wants to be more relatable? Yeah, absolutely. And so even before you're earning an income, let's do this. So Amanda, so tell me about your background. And you can all do this. Have a think, guys, about your background from an income perspective. So for me, I was a nurse working on an oil rig. I loved my job, but I was trading my time for money. I wasn't being paid what I was worth. All right, now, Amanda, I know that you're a dental nurse. I know that you're a mum. I know it breaks your heart that I'm just going to tell everyone, I know it breaks your heart that your husband has to fly away to work and that he's missing this time with these girls. All right. So that's pretty relatable. And there's a few little tricks that you can put in there. I'm nearly crying for you, Amanda. There's a few little tricks that you can put in there. The bits that you don't like, the negatives, that is going to relate to everybody. Okay, so always go your background. Okay, and then we'll do some negatives, some things you don't like. All right, so you didn't like missing out on the kids, on taking the kids to school, or needing them to go into daycare, or you definitely don't like, Ben being away for work, but trading your time for money, not getting paid what you're worth, missing out on your kids. A lot of those things are going to be so relative to everybody, and not going on about, being a dental nurse, and looking in people's mouths all day and being bored. Like, do you know what I mean? So make sure your net is wide, all right, and relatable, because how many people can relate to some of those things that I just said about Amanda? Yeah, and lots of you guys don't even have kids and you still got your hands up. So, and then found a solution. Babe, tell me about the solution you found.
Yeah, just the biggest thing is just the hope that what this can actually do for us. Like Ben and I both really believe in it and are so excited about it. It's really the only thing that that Ben or I can really do. Like, there's only so far I can go in my dental, and it just doesn't fit in with our values anymore, like how we want to live with our family. So that's really the only thing that I have. And then for Ben as well, it's the same sort of thing. So this is our solution.
So one of the things for your negative is you feel like you've hit a wall. All right. Yeah. You're not able to live the lifestyle that you dream of. Who can relate to that? All right. Do you think that so many people are going to relate to that? Yeah. And then now how you feel about it, guys. When you're doing the how you feel about it, all right, I always do, I've found a solution that helps me earn income from anywhere in the world while I sleep, that lets me live my dream life. But the thing that I love most is that I get to show other people how to do this too. All right? You guys can all steal that. Okay? Because that is now turning it back on them. All right. I wanted to put my hand up and tell Eric Warren that, but I didn't. All right. So you've got to, it's got to come back to the person. How you feel about it is you're so excited about your future. You're so excited about not just what's possible for you, but but you're showing other people how to do it. All right. Does that help? Have you guys taken notes? So do you want me to, Amanda, do you want to put it all together, or do you want me to do it first and then you go?
Can you put it together first?
Yep. So you see, guys, we've nowhere put in there what Amanda's earning. I'll tell you what is more important than earning is emotions. Yeah. So I used to be a dental nurse. But what I found was once I had the kids, I really struggled with the hours. I wasn't getting paid what I was worth. I'd hit a wall, and my partner Ben and I were not able to live the lifestyle that we dreamed of. I was trading my time for money, and I was missing out on it. You know, I was having to make choices between my family and working. But you know what really cuts me up or hurts or is saying goodbye to Ben every week when he goes off to work, so that I can be a full-time mum, and he needs to, you know, bring in the income working FIFO, and he's missing out on that time with his family. You know, for me, I'm so excited because I've found a solution. I've found a way for me to earn an income while still being a mum, working from home. And so my goal is to replace my dental nurse income and replace Ben's FIFO income. And, you know, what really excites, and so we can live our dream life. But what really, really excites me is that I get to show other people how to do this too. All right. Who got stuff out of that? Yeah. All right. If you could just take one or two little bits out of that, just take the principles. All right. I tried to keep it really, really open for all of you. Amanda, does that help?
So good, Rach. Thanks so much. Awesome.
All right. So, guys, it doesn't matter how many dollars you're making at all. All right. People aren't worried about that. All people care about is can they do it? Is it going to work for them? All right. Okay. Who else? Is there anyone else that's got one that they want me to do that's different to Amanda's?
Rach, can I just share something that I took away from Eric Worre at Celebration?
Of course. Yes.
So I found that, I don't know if everyone remembers, but when we went and shared our story with someone else, and then we went back the second time and dug more into the pain kind of side of things, I felt like he said to do that because it helps the other person open up and share their pain and relate to you. And the first time I went, I spoke to this guy, we shared our stories. It wasn't very emotional kind of thing. The second person I went to, it was like another mum. I shared my pain point. And because Eric Worre said to go deeper and deeper and deeper, I got real deep and I uncovered things that I didn't even realize were my why before that moment. So that was pretty amazing. But then what was really good was that the mum that I was buddied up with, she was then getting emotional because she could really relate to that. So then she was more open to me, and we literally felt like best friends because we'd just gotten so deep and emotional. And yeah, I really felt like that helped getting deeper into the pain point rather than the rest of the story. So yeah, I feel like that could really help the other person, obviously depending on who they are and that, but I felt like that could really help the other person open up to you, and you could really, you could get deep quick.
Yeah. And guys, I just want to also let you know, income is a major factor, time is a major factor, family, there's all these core values. And if you share what's going on for you, other people are going to share. And if you're a guy, don't be afraid about talking about this kind of stuff because it's out there. There are other guys going through the same stuff. The pressure of providing for a family, or the frustration young guys get working jobs that don't light them up. We have a solution for that. And you're not going to share the solution if you don't tell people, all right? And it's a bit like an onion as well. You just got to peel off a layer of the onion, keep peeling off a layer, keep peeling off a layer, and you'll get there, all right? Okay. Now, just with the stories as well, guys, what I really would love to see everyone do, I'd love to see you share your product story on healthy living, do a Facebook Live, do a video, whatever. Don't spend hours and days on it. You don't have to do pretty makeup. You don't just record it, all right? And we'd love to see them go up. And then And then we'd love to see your business one go on Team Free, okay? Just remember not to go on and on and on and on and on, like the song that never ends. Short and snappy, okay? All right. Okay, Greg, back to you. We'll do that challenge, yeah? Products on healthy living, business, money, time, stress on Team Free. And I think for maximum business growth, you've got to go your personal page as well. All right. And we'll do it too. All these leaders will do it. Hands up if you're committed to posting this week before next Monday 2 stories, one about time and stress and income to Team Free, and one about your product experience to healthy living. Yep. Now, if you haven't started the product yet, or you're just 1 week in, guys, you've still got a story. You've got a story about why you're starting, all right? And you just say, I don't have any results yet, but I've seen plenty of other people get amazing results, and I'm so excited to be one of them, all right? It's my turn. Just have a bit of humor, okay? All right, Greg, back to you, buddy. Unmute.
Sorry. Spend 5 minutes just working on it, and then I'd love to hear someone share their new story, because practice is doing it is what it's all about. Writing it out, doing it, then posting it. But let's have 5 minutes, work on it, and then I'd love someone to share. It'd be awesome. Because remember, guys, when you share, everyone else learns, right? So you getting out of your comfort zone is going to help 46 other people on the call. So I'm going to mute out, spend 5 minutes.
Okay, bye, share. What do you want?
Yeah, just give everyone 5 minutes, Jodes, then you go, yeah? Yeah.
And if you've already nailed your story, go and write it for your Facebook post. Can you push the record back on? Beautiful. All right, who wants to share? All right, go for it, Laurie.
All right. Well, 4 years ago, I was working 3 jobs and to provide for my wife and 5 children. I was overweight, stressed, and felt like that was going to be our future until I could manage to retire. And even then, a pension would not cover our current lifestyle, let alone the life that we wanted to live. So after trying these products, we had an amazing experience, and Rosanna had also had an amazing experience, and she started to share the products quite organically. Over the kind of 4 years, we've managed to create an income that means I was able to leave 2 of my 3 jobs, and also which enables me to be home more, to spend more time with my kids and my lovely wife, this one.
Wow. You need to put that on your personal pages.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's powerful. Like just putting that on Team Free, like everyone who sees it's already in Isogenics. All right. People need to hear that. You've been given a key to unlock pain for other people. You need to get that on your personal page. Don't worry about what anyone thinks. Don't worry about, don't worry about those 1 or 2 little haters. What about the 98 people that are going to love it? And someone needs that. That's awesome. Thank you, Laurie. Who's next? Look, I love that it was short and sharp. All right, Jodes.
Hey everybody. So my story is that I've been in hairdressers for about 30 years. The last 18 years, and the protection that comes with that is I'm stuck
Hey, Jodes.
Oh, we can't hear me.
Can't hear you because of the internet. So just mute out and record it and post it to the team page. And we'll all cheer for you. Everyone make a massive effort to go and watch Jode's video. Okay? All right. Have we got time for one more, Greg? All right, let's do one more. Who's a brand new person who's never... Alison? Come on, give it to us. All right, everyone, this is Alison. She's up in Sydney.
Yep. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect, loud and clear.
Okay, I've only got to the background bit. Still working on it. But hi guys, my name's Alison and I've been a nurse for 18 years and absolutely love what I do. However, at the moment, I'm really, really tired of trading time for money. Financially, I'm at the top of my pay scale in my career, my profession, and I have no more room to grow. So my income is now capped. So I'm definitely not getting paid what I'm worth and my value. The long shifts for me, the 12-hour days that start at 5 a.m. and actually I'm home by 8 p.m. The soles of my feet are hurting, my back aches. I'm just tired of those long shifts. My biggest fear and the driver for change for me is that one day I want to meet somebody, have a family, and one day soon, and I don't want to be told to work Christmas. I don't want to be told to work weekends. And that at the moment is what I get very emotional about, and I just want to... I'm 40 next year, so I'm like, this is time's ticking, and I just really got to push for this. And I feel very blessed to have found the solution, to be able to work from my laptop, earn an income. And I think my biggest driver is I'm excited because I'm still going to be doing a caring profession, but shifting my helping others to nutrition and wellness and being rewarded what I'm giving out, and also nutritionally myself.
Yeah, awesome. Who could relate to that pain? Who felt that? Who wants to help Alison? Yeah, that was amazing. So you were so real about where you're at, and that's phenomenal. All right, and when you share with, use my one-liner at the end. You're really looking forward to the future now and showing other people how to do this because you've found a way to escape that. That's it. All right. Okay. Amazing. Greg, last 5 minutes. Let's rock.
Yeah, so that was awesome. How good was that story, by the way? Both of the stories were so powerful, and that's what it's about. Share that side of it, and you're going to connect with so many more people. So, and I love that Eric Worre wanted us to do 100. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but anyway, it's my daughter. Okay, that's all right. So I love that Eric Worre said, have 100 conversations and in 72 hours. What I'd love to see you guys do is, share your story 100 times. Share your story, the pain that's going on in your life and the solution that you found. Because out of those 100, there's going to be at least 10, 20, 30 people that relate to what's going on and want to find out more. They want to find out about the solution that you found. So one last thing, I just wanted to share my screen because it is 10% off. I did want to share this. And hey, Bronnie, is it okay if I won't share any cycles or numbers or anything, but I just wanted to share your back office for 1 second. Is that okay? Awesome. So give me 1 second. I'm going to show you how you can really use this 10% off to your advantage. So I'm just going to share my screen. So going to view my team. Oh yeah, and I've got to sign back in. Can you believe that?
Gracie doesn't sound very happy back there, but guys, isn't it great that, we're just real people?
Can you really hear that? Yeah, she's got night terrors. It's out of control. So Rach is dealing with it right now. Fun and games, being a parent, just quietly. All right, so I'm just going into Bronny's back office here. I'll just skip past all this for a second. I just want to show you something here. If I just click on Bronwyn, and I just go into some of the people in her downline, and I wanted to share someone with you. Jessica, I don't know exactly where it's from, mate. No. Anyway, I can click on any person, right? And let me just have a look here. So what I wanted to share with you guys is I've clicked into Bronwyn's back office and I've clicked through people in her downline, and there's a guy here, girl, actually, Grace, who's got 212 BV sitting there. All right. And what you can do is you can actually chat to these people and let them know that they've actually got, like, essentially money sitting there on the table. So the idea is if you go to consultant, then you're going to get paid out that BV in cycles. Now, clearly that's not enough for a cycle, but it does help you when you're chatting to some of the people in your downline who have what's called personal holding volume or built up BV. If you see that there's some personal holding volume there, you can actually use that to help them get 2 people to get that paid out. And I just did a little exercise, and I'll do one more just for good measure here. But this is how you can build deep in your downline. This is how you can leverage people in your downline and help them get paid, help them actually earn some income. So I'm just trying to find someone else. I'm just clicking through here and I'll pick Bronny. I'll go into Bronny's back office and let's click on Beth. Now let's have a look. Beth doesn't have any, but let's see if anyone in Beth's team has. So we've got Carly. Carly's got 122 BV, right? So the way it works is if you've got 900 BV, that works out to be 1 cycle, which is $60. But if they have built up, yeah.
I've got a really good example that you could use in my team. Her name's Georgia.
Awesome. Let's go. So we'll go into Shezzy. Where are you, Shezzy?
She'll be at the top of my team. She's not a consultant.
Not consultant. Georgia?
Yep.
So Georgia Malcolm, we click on Georgia. Oh yeah, okay, Georgia. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. All right, Georgia. So Georgia has 10,000 BV sitting there, and because she has 679,000 BV built up, which if you divide it by 10%, that's $67,000 she's got sitting there if she decides to build this business. But 10,000 holding volume, because she's got built up BV over here, we're going to divide that by 300, not 900. So she's got 35 cycles times 60. She's got $2,144 sitting there. If she gets 2 people, one on her left and one on her right, she's going to get paid out $2,000. So that is what we call power. So when you look at your downline, if people are staying active, right? How hasn't she not got 2 people, Shezzy? $2,000? Are you kidding?
I speak to her every week.
All right. So what she should do is just hand the $2,000 over here to Team Free, and we'll enroll our next 2 people underneath her. What do you reckon?
I said enroll your mum and your sister, for Christ's sake.
$2,000. It's a holiday, for God's sake. Right. So that's what I mean. You can go into your back office and you can find built up BV that's sitting there. Built up BV from people ordering constantly. Now, Georgia probably has been using the products for as long as Shez has been using the products, 4 years, 3 years. She hasn't ever gone off auto ship, and that's the key as well, guys. So just to give you an idea, and I'll share that Tim and his partner have been using the products for a fairly long time now. They've gone on and off from consultant. They went back to consultant, and they got paid out 13 cycles. 13 cycles is $780 that they got paid out this week because they didn't go inactive. So when you guys are looking at your back office, never ever go inactive, because the BV builds up. And when you get to a week like this where you got 10% off, you know, I've literally gone through one of our downlines, Superstars downline, and I've got 3 pages of people in her downline that have BV built up. That you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's call it 15 a page. There's 45 people that this person can contact this week and next week to talk to them about the BV that's sitting there that they could get paid out if they get 2 people. It's just another conversation. Yeah? For those of you that went over your head, that's totally okay, because BV, GV, whatever, don't worry about it. Just,
I've got a screenshot, guys, and I'll post it to Team Free so that you can all understand it. Is that going to help?
yeah, that'll help. So, and for those of you that have been in the business, you want to know more about that, reach out. We'll do that step by step. Just trying to achieve the goal. Hey, Joe, that's really bad background noise. What? I don't know what's going on. That's all right. Can you pop it in the chat? Anyway. So that can really help you on a week where you got 10% off. Reach out to those people, see who wants to get 2 people started to get that BV that's sitting there. Georgia, $2,144 sitting there waiting for her just to go, thank you very much. Safeway doesn't pay you $2,000 if you stay eating Safeway for 3 years, does it? Like, hello. So you've got people that even when they don't want to build the business, if they just keep ordering the products, they're going to get paid out income when they get 2 people started. It's next level. All right. You guys are awesome. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, we are going next level. So invite. I think that we can beat 175. We've got the NZ team going off. You guys are going to be just crushing it. So, yeah, let's post our stories. It's going to be huge.
If you've got people for one-on-ones, guys, we're going to start doing that this week as well. All right. So basically, you'll get the presentation. You take it through it one-on-one, and we'll just gauge how much support, whether we need to be on there or not. The other thing is as well, with the 10% off conversation, just have those conversations, all right? Yeah, go back, goats.
So I have a few people that want to jump on this week, but I'm working nights. Should I just organise personal ones then?
No.
I'll just get them on anyway.
Beck. Greg, you go.
No. So let's just not confuse it, Rach. The whole idea is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, leverage the opportunity presentation for the business, but make sure you're having conversations with people and really finding out if this is something that they're open to, right? As opposed to just chucking them on. But the whole idea that we've done it this way is so that for you guys that maybe are working nights or flat out or busy with life and kids and whatever, you've got a way of being able to leverage your time. Because again, when your networks see that you've placed them onto a call, they can do the same. And I'm sure that Jodes, who is a hairdresser, probably works late nights, right? I know that Jono's on the call, coaches golf till 9 o'clock at night. So for you guys and mums and all of that, being able to leverage this time is ideal. And then when you do get some spare time, we can do one-on-ones with people that you want to do one-on-ones with as well. So the option's there for you to leverage your time.
Okay, thank you. I just didn't know who will look bad, like if I can't get on some nights and have a new person, but yeah, that's all right. Thank you.
So Beck, just tell them I'm working, but hey, my business partner, he's phenomenal. He's going to do it. And I was on it last week, so I know exactly what he says. And just follow them up. Do you know what I mean? I always message someone right beforehand, and then afterwards, what did you like best? Okay?
But thanks, guys. You're awesome. We'll see you Tuesday. See you tomorrow night. If you've got team, just plug them in. Everyone, 10% off. Let's go.
I can't wait to see everybody's stories on their personal page. You can tag me in every single one of them, and also on the Team Free and the Healthy Living page. All right. So I'm going to hand the call over to Janice now.